It's time for football at Lumen Field.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
It has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play. And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimous St. Brown. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 25 yards that time.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Barkley not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
2nd and 6. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Giants. Equanimous St. Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
79 Broncos.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Up to the 20.
You know, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 2nd and 7, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it's just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fields this way up at the 17.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch.
And it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Kenneth Walker halfway to 100 now with
Career touchdown number 50.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They begin with a run by Barkley.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On the 2nd.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Jordan Brooks drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Corey Bojorquez now.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Slot man moves right.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Now Smith. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 White. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Phillips now from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hurt, hurt. Hurt, hurt.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. 78 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Big Lion. Head the street. Head the street.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Okay, break.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Check pass, check pass.
They run again with Walker. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On second down, it's Walker.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
70 Ranger, back to 60.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
19, Buffalo 18. 3. Trap 50. Ready.
On fourth down, Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He'll look downfield for Waller, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller. 34 yards.
And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
93 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check. Read alert. Check smash. 7 Pirates. 60 bucks. On the ball.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ready.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for two here.
Go check. Mustang 19.
Gino's going to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Phillips now from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here we go.
Second down and 7.
18 Cardinal. Hey, pass. 79 Broncos. 1800. 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as they have taken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They're going to try and throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Hey, come back team! Come back team! Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. Now Gino on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
18, Pioneer! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Smith. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
Now to the ground, here's Walker.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17.
Here's Smith. And it's caught. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Check contact, check contact. Seven Pirates.
Second down and goal. Smith on the move to his left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from a yard out.
And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got a man, Slayton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Julian Lowe. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Smith. Going deep for Walker. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are right back in this football game. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll set up a throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
50, trap 50. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 17. 3.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
65 cat. 65 cat. 19 Wyatt. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Now it's Smith. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. A shotgun snap for Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Ready. Catch.
On the counter, it's Walker.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Smith going to throw it.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. One last shot at the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 45 yards.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away.